Alrighty then. Hey all. Ben, Sandy, thank you all very much for being there. I'm sure Arid Hale is somewhere about. It's good to see you guys. We are back this fine Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully my audio is good. Back this fine Sunday, hunting the XM975, and we are 45,000 experience out from it. But, hail Sandy, hail Ben. You guys are, I'm so glad to see you. It has been a very good day for me. I hope your Sunday has been half as pleasant as mine. And, yeah. Yeah. And there is the man. There is the man himself. Hail, Arid Hale. Right. So yes, chat. We are currently grinding this monstrosity. Preview. This absolute American missile truck, and then it gets the Roland SAM surface-to-air missiles. But yeah, it's been a great day. Procrastinating doing some work. Oh, don't work too hard, Sandy. Definitely don't do that. That would be bad. Light labor on Sunday, all that which is necessary and nothing more, as God intended. Oh, notification problems, for y'all.
How you doing, Bubba J? How you doing, party?
Absolument. Yeah, notification problems are very, very gay. I don't get notified when a lot of people I used to sub to go live anymore. It's weird. Very weird. Not appreciated. I missed the beginning of Film Club, too, which was odd the other day, because I am subscribed to you all. I make sure to pop in when I can. I have had a absolutely... Ben, that's a little... Oh, that's a little too soon. Okay. Wow. Alright. So chat, we're gonna run ground for now, and we will be... I got yours today, the Radical Nerd. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I make sure to go hunting people's streams whenever possible. 'Cause I
Oh my god! Oh my god! Run! Oh my god!
Jesus. Flip there. But I'm glad you're all here today. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully YouTube eventually sorts that out. Instead of just doing weird things with Oh! Chat, we got good news. I can say profanity in the first 5 minutes of the stream now. Yay. Kind of. I have questions about that still, but it is interesting. I'm going to try and keep it low, because I don't trust them on that one. Alright. YouTube lies, chat. YouTube lies perpetually. I know you're there. Come on! I shot you directly in the barrel. Why didn't that work? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Not one bit. I have just partaken in one of the best lunches I have had in a while. I had grilled over the fire hamburgers, fresh bread, and then the good lady of the house made some an apple cinnamon loaf. Chat, I think I died and went to heaven. Also, earlier, Arid Hale and I ran a Dark Tide Mortis trial that got my adrenaline pounding in a way I have not had in a video game in many an age. So I am wired for sound and ready to pound tonight. Good times, chat.
Vamos. You
magnificent bastard, I read your book!
Yes, indeed, Windover. Why am I... Oh, I'm down in the hole. You don't want to be in the hole, chat. At least not that hole. There are other holes that it's fine to be in. Right, but that's not one of them. Okay, here we go. And that's 2 kills. But yes. Today we'll be grinding some SPAA and whatnot. They're dropping all the artillery because they really don't want me to have this point. No, no, no. No, I don't think I will. I hope you all have as good of a Sunday as I going forward, because this has been one of the best days in a while. Highly memorable. That okra doesn't want to stay down though. That's interesting. Okay. Now, if I were a scummy little rat tank, I'd be right around the corner there. That's where I'd be. Okay, we're good there. Type 90B. That's scary. Very scary. Ah. Very frightening. Nope, nope, nope. Back up. Someone tell me why that just ate that shell there. That's a little weird. I didn't sign up for this ADAT's absolute creature. Come here. Come here. All over your face, neck, and chest. Okay, he needs to go. He needs to go. I need to grab the... Okay, light tank, medium MBTs. And we have the spike shells for the M1A1 HC. Which is the one with the... Very sad. Okay. Still, we're doing good. We're at the top of the team, such as it is. For the nanosecond. Let's see if we can't get down there, retake that point. Oh, man. I do need to play a little bit more carefully. Not go completely murder hobo. No! No. 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 Leopard, no. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Indeed, I wish, God. I haven't had beer in, like, a year? No? It's been more like 6 months, I think. Possibly. Maybe. No shooting me, okay? That is rude. You don't do that. We don't be rude to people. There we go. There we go. See, he's got himself a little problem there. He's got some attitude issues. No. We're gonna fix those. I question that a little bit. Aerodale's about to do the funny. Wait for it, chat. Wait for it. And then 3, 2, and it's done. And he's gone. And he's gone. And possibly this guy too. Does he do it? Does he do it? Oh, those MBTs way out there are very frightening. Very frightening. We've got a... Is he gonna go for the brass ring? He is. Okay, I don't know if you can dodge that. That's an ADATS. Nope. Right through the cockpit. Ooh. Most unpleasant. There we go. Thoroughly. But while we are waiting on that, Red Hill is still in that ground battle. I'm going to pull. Well, first I'm going to close that so I don't dox my friends. And secondly, I'm going to pull up this real quick. Maybe, possibly. Give me a moment to look through here. Okay. All right, there it is. There it is. Ah, there we go. I have taboos. I have.
Hey, we managed to not get tentacle raped. All's well that ends well.
Yes, yes, for the moment. So, chat, how do you feel about online censorship? How do you feel about online censorship? Do you like it when, you know, random just angry wine moms decide that you shouldn't be able to look at things they don't like? Do you like that, chat? Yeah, well, too bad, because they're pressuring companies to make it to where you have to actually show your IRL ID, as in your driver's license or passport, to get into certain websites, including updating your NVIDIA drivers in certain countries. Yeah, that's a thing. So, this is a bill proposed by my resident retard. This is the 2023 version. Okay. Let me go display capture. Can we get a no, it's not gonna do it. Damn it. Display capture. There we go. There we go. There we go. So this is the old one. However, they're trying to reintroduce this particular bill. It is the Kids Online Safety Act, chat, and it is actually about making it to where you have to a covered platform shall provide an individual that the covered platform knows. Yeah, no, not that one. We're not looking for Section A. We're looking for limit features. Write down. There we go. Parental tools. A covered platform shall provide readily accessible and easy-to-use settings for parents to support an individual that the platform knows or reasonably should know is a minor with respect to the individual's use of the platform. So, unless you show a actual ID to insert website here, Facebook, Twitter, NVIDIA, whatever, then unless you do that, congratulations, you're going to get kitty accounted. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. I need not that one. Dark patterns prohibition. Yeah, that is something I could probably get behind in the right instances. But in this particular case, what they want is no. Okay, where is the one I'm looking for? Personalized recommendation setting. Internet babysitting. Basically, it is the government declaring that the government that you will have to be able to prove that you are an adult to access any platform they consider to be adult in nature. So, everything, basically. You want to access the internet, prepare to fish out your wallet and your driver's license. No, not that one. I'm looking for... Okay. Okay. I'm looking for which one? Where's the fucking... I'm sorry, chat. There's just an absolute massive pile of legalese here. There we go. Enforcement, I believe. Okay. No. No. God, I hate having to look through lawyers' documents. Actions by... Okay. It's gotta be up here. Now, naturally, you will want to look this up. I will drop it down there. Enforcement, guidance, disclosure, duty of care. That's what we're looking for. Okay. I'm looking for... Yes. So basically what it does is it requires you... Okay. It is extremely vague in its wording, but basically it requires you to give your, to give parents the ability to, control what their minors are doing, which you should be doing anyway as a parent. If you're a parent and you're allowing your kid to have unrestricted access to the internet, what the fuck is the matter with you? But in this case, what it is more about is it is about making it to where you would have to either be signed in as an adult or with your actual photo ID, or get fucked, basically, is what this says. Because there's, it doesn't say that in the exact wording of this, but the only way you're going to enforce the duty of care here is to be able to actually prove that the person accessing the information is an adult, and to do that, you're going to have photo ID. You're not just going to be able to do the whole, I am 18, check this box thing. Which is extremely fucked up, chat. It is something I have been very much worried about for a long time. It is now apparently coming further and further into the fore, and it is something that you should absolutely be paying attention to and pushing back against. Because this will be the death of the internet if they do this. Hail, Rick! Welcome, sir! Yep, the Congress kidder is also the one that backed the National Animal ID system back in the day. She loves authoritarian bills. Yes, Marcia Blackburn, the Republican in name only. Also wanted to ban homeschooling there for a while. Fuck you, Marcia. Yeah. Photo ID, which is kept on file and linked to a federal database, eventually. But though that is a different act. That is not the Screen Act. For verification, of course. Of course, Arian. They'd never use it for anything else. No. They would not use that for like a social credit score where they tie your online browsing history to whether or not they think you're a good person to give a loan out to. That'd never happen. There's no countries where that's a thing. And I am trying, I know, chat, I usually cover more pop culturally stuff here. But it is tied to A, what I do here on the internet, and B, it would affect an awful lot of people, including you. And it's not being talked enough about by as many people as I think it should be, so I'm trying to shine a little bit of a light on it. We have other things to look into. You did see I had tabs, plural. And I will link that bill down below for you guys in just a second. Give me a moment. Copy, clean link. Go, and there we go. So you can do your own research. Okay. Alright. But that is one you should probably be aware of and be keeping an eye on. There we go. Got his barrel. How did I just get his barrel? Okay, who we got up there? We have. But there is a massive push right now, legally and extrajudicially by certain companies, MasterCard, Visa, a few others, to start pushing for digital ID and age verification through the use of, basically, if you want to browse the internet, you have to give out your physical information. They're also censoring a shitload of people for making saucy art, or certain people who make porn. Now, I would like to clarify right there, chat, real quick, that I do not like porn. I am a Christian. I would think that would go without. Bro is literally driving on thin air out there. That's a little interesting. Don't like that kind of stuff, but I understand that that is the canary in the coal mine for censorship. Okay, we've got his breach. I suppose any government employee submit to random drugs and, oh yeah, the fans of the playground stuff. Yes. And hard drive checks for, yep. But see, that's for you, Ben, because you're a filthy peon. The government doesn't have to do that. Government employees don't have to do that. Why should they? After all, the government is just a bunch of... Oh, motherfucker, come on. A bunch of purely moral people who never do anything immoral at all, ever. Hail, Grizzled! They won't use that to go after private citizens who are trying to, you know, talk about certain things going on over in England. No, you totally didn't go and jail your own citizens for talking about the unspeakable things done to their kid.
Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
But hail, Grizzled Entertainment. Hail and well met, and thank you for the blurb, my dude. But that is something that I find gravely concerning. That basically anyone who is an internet native, because it means that your rights and privileges are about to get probably stepped on unless someone does something soon. However, we are making progress on the... You are indeed #1. You have now gained legendary powers and you can summon the Elder Gods. That's what you can do now, Sandy. Probably. Maybe. If they're feeling like it. As a highly competitive person, these channel points are addictive. Dude. There is a couple of streamers I watch, and I won't mention the one guy because he doesn't like other YouTubers to talk about him. But I got into a bit of a contest.
Yep, I'm flying through the air. This is not good.
Generally, no. I got into a fight with one of the other people on his channel over who got the most channel points. However, that guy was able to do super chats, which automatically means he wins. Eventually. Hello. Okay, you have a little itty-bitty turret brain over there. Now, I'd like to make a proposal. Eat this spike shell. Yes, that is... I just wanted to bring that up earlier to make sure everyone was aware of that and kept it in mind. Because it is going to be probably something you're going to hear about in about 6 months. AWOL figured out that it's about the timing of the messages, not necessarily the volume. Correct. So it's, there is a cooldown on channel points, but I don't have a single kill. It does recharge relatively quickly-ish. Depending on the amount of people who are in chat, of course. Eventually, when I get the channel monetized and do all of that, I will figure out a way to use those channel points to give rewards out to chat. I need to do that. Not sure how I'll do that, but I have some ideas. Like, if you take the person who is, one of the ideas I had, and I don't know how everyone in chat feels about this, but, like, take the highest ranking person in chat consistently over the streaming week, and give them a game, possibly, off of Steam. Or something along those lines. Once I get the Steam group set up properly, where I can do that. I think that would be fun and cool. Oh. bunch of companies are trying to push the login verification politics while countries are all pushing it at the same time. Totally organic, of course. Yes, absolutely organic. No one talked to each other about this, I'm sure. They don't move in the same circles. What are you talking about? There's not an evil cabal of elites. Okay. Anywhere in the world, we promise, for cereal. Got him. Okay, Merkaba down. That was from Arid Hail Red Phelan, by the way. Chat, Sandy, I got 40 subs yesterday during my wildly stupid 6-mile wandering yesterday. Go outside and live stream, you'd be amazed. Good lord. That reminds me of the one week when I got, I think it was 60. Like, I stepped away from the PC for like a week because I just needed a break, and out of nowhere, I had an absolute pile. I could do walking streams. I could probably do that. Not sure how well my phone would handle it, because the, it's not a particularly high value phone. I have a little Motorola that functions well enough for what I needed to do. Sometimes, when it feels like it. Okay. I will get to your chat in a second, Rick. I just gotta try and kill someone. Alright. Got an FG1. No. No. Denied, sir. Got him? Okay. There is F5. Okay. I propose that all personnel that are involved in creating laws or passing legislation be subject to, at minimum, 25 years to a Gitmo stay for 10 years to life for any infraction that would jail us. Yes. Yep. I can get behind that one, probably. That's awesome. My phone is terrible and I lose the signal frequently, as you probably witnessed, but oddly these meanderings get me bunches of subs and watch hours. Yeah, that is strange. I want to do more streams, chat. We've got to do more streams. Probably Sunday. I don't know how everyone feels about this, but on Sunday I would like to do, no, not Sunday, Friday, chat. I would like to start doing more RoboCop Rogue City. I would like to do the stream RoboCop Rogue City. I've watched both the movies now, and I think it would be fun for all parties involved. Got our first airplane destroyed and got shot through the turret. Your streams are a lot of fun, Sandy, though. I'm just gonna say, I like architecture a lot, and if you like architecture, chat, Sandy Q's channel is great. She goes around historic cities in the US and looks at all the cool, pretty buildings. If I could hit an enemy airplane, that would be absolutely legendary. I would like that greatly. No? Guess that's not gonna happen. Oh, my aim is not the best today. Not the best by any stretch of the imagination, apparently, for some reason. That's kind of you. I'm planning now for a few days in Boston next month. Dude, that's gonna be great. That sounds really cool. Boston has a lot of very interesting buildings. If I remember correctly, they have like a couple of like Art Deco ones. You might be thinking of a different city. Probably am. But yeah, one of those is really cool. I can't remember where it is. There's a church there that's like Art Deco design. It's really cool looking. Now. Chat, I think I might have made some enemies. I don't think they appreciate me, chat. Can you imagine what I might have done? I think I made the man angry, Daddy. I need to go to Boston sometime. I need to go most places in New England. That is about as close to Europe as I ever want to get. East Coast, chat. About as far as I'd go. Oh boy. Oh. So, we got a Jaguar coming in. He's flaring hard. That's an interesting choice, for sure. Come on. Come on, Jaguar. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Crash. He did crash. Air Hail got him. Nice. I live a long way from most places that are pretty cool as far as, like, that kind of stuff goes, usually. However, if you go, like, 2 or 3 hours from where I live, there are a couple of very old towns, like antebellum towns, that have very cool architecture that I like a lot. Columbia, Tennessee has amazing architecture. There is James K. Polk's house there, a bunch of other things. Columbia is a nice one. Can we get a lock on that J7E? Yes, we can, because, bro, no matter how hard you try, you're about as visible as it gets. Oh, come on. Filthy Chinese plane. We don't have that yet, chat. We're going to get it at some point today. I'm actually thinking of a Japan tour for 2 weeks next year. Dude, that sounds awesome.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Ha!
Indeed, Grizzled. I have always wanted to go to Japan. And probably a few other places in Asia, too. Definitely not China. My colleague is, Rick, my colleague is going to Japan next week, and I'm a bit jealous. I want to go to get paper and ink shopping there. That sounds interesting. So, Sandy, do you, like, do calligraphy or something like that? Or you, like, draw or something? And we won. Yeah. I have a lady I know, in the whole arts scene who makes, like, so here's the thing, chat. She catches fish and then,
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Probably me. And Arid Hail occasionally, but don't tell him I said that. Not calligraphy, no skills. I like using fountain pens. Ah. Green ink. What were you using that for, out of curiosity, Sandy? But I know a lady who uses, like, artisan papers, and she prints fish. And I mean by catching fish, slathering ink on their sides, and then sticking them on paper. And it's really pretty if you know how to do it properly.
I'm so proud of me! I did it! There's a video of me doing it!
Occasionally, I think, maybe. Thank you for the blurb, Grizzled Entertainment. And a lot of her stuff is just super cool. She does it on, like, rice paper and bamboo paper. It's really cool. Really cool shit. That's quite creative. I just like dark green ink for writing. Oh, cool.
Certainty of death? Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
Nothing. Nothing at all, then. Except for, I'm gonna try and play this a little less like a dunce this time. Fish prints look great if done right. Dude, this chick is an absolute frickin' legend. Her stuff is so good. I need to ask my, mom if she still, works with that lady at all. Or if she's no longer part of the same organization anymore. Something big out here. Big and scary. Gone. Abrams. Down. Fish sticks are indeed good. I like them quite a bit. Come on. Russian armor is bullshit. Ugh. No, that is utter horse pocky. All I can think of is Bob Vila doing the fish prints, call it This Old Fish. I don't... I have no memory of this. I probably haven't seen that. Oh dear. That is something that requires a lot more skills than I currently have at the moment. But yeah, I think it is very cool. It's like the chick I knew who used to, Zach Fowler does that on his channel now, Fish Prints. Interesting. I knew a lady who also, through my mom's art acquaintances, I knew a lady who painted on feathers. And her work was gorgeous. I haven't seen her in years. Sent you a photo via Discord. Interesting. Okay, I will have to check that. Give me but a moment to go pull up and hide here for a second. Actually, I'll finish this match first. Let me try and do a proper job of flanking, and I will check that out. How about a happy little carp? I remember that she had this one chick come in and like, can you like do this for my goldfish? It's like those people who do shadow boxes to their dogs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know, they want to have a piece of Toothy hanging around. Kind of sweet. Can you, like, not, please? Oh my god, he killed my commander. How is that even possible? Crit. This is what we call not a winning scenario. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna sit back and play SPAA. God help me. It's what I really need to grind anyway. And I'm just feeding them kills at the moment. At first you don't succeed. Try something else, chat. Don't do the same thing over and over again. Don't be that guy. I need to, there's one thing I do need to do. I need to go and, steal the keyboard from upstairs.
I've been so lonely, girl. I've been so sad and down. Couldn't understand why haters joked around. I wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish.
Thank you for the blurb there, Rick Cleary. I have questions, Brother Rick. I do need to go and try to relearn piano a little bit. I used to be able to play some things on piano, but I'm not at all good at it, and that is something I would like to fix. Reacquiring old abilities, chat. Hard thing to do, but something I do need to do. Because I would like to have other hobbies as well. Crit, crit, crit. Aww. Got his gunner, got his engine, just a moment too late. And I will go check that now on Discord. I think. Hopefully it works and doesn't just kaput. Okay. If it will load. My phone is very old and barely functional. Get reward from that. Please give me something good. We got a 25%, 75% booster. Let's start this on, because I didn't do that earlier, and that's retarded. Oh, God. This phone, I swear to God, is ancient. Good Lord, Sandy. That is a wealth of pins right there. Nice. She has a pile chat that rivals what usually happens when I get lazy and don't clean up next to my PC, and I just have like this pile of glasses that just goes to the ceiling. Oh, she's got a legendary pile of desk clutter there. That is awesome. This is someone that Sandy is my spirit animal. Yeah, this is perfect. I do the same thing, only with cups instead of pens. Hi.
Why?
Because the universe is a cruel place and God hates you, so that's probably why, Grizzle. Yes, you personally. I'm just kidding. Relax, chat. It is a joke, probably. One second. Apparently a bit of coffee grounds got into that coffee. Leopard, please stop bullying the special kid. I have black and blue pins. Interesting, then. I barely write anymore. This is true, Grizzled. I need to sit back for one thing, and I need to relax for another, and for a third, I need to send up a UAV so I can stop getting fondled quite as violently. I usually just type these days. I've gotten pretty fast at that, but I used to like actually write a lot more. It's just my handwriting is kind of ass. I have retard handwriting. Which is no one's fault but my own. It's just, I write weird, and my talent for drawing is pretty negligible.
There's an imposter amongst us, and he touched my ass.
I question the likelihood of that. Hello. Mr. Whatever you are, can you, like, A, get scouted, and B, I need to go over here and hide, because that is large and frightening. Oh yeah, there we go, that's a kill. Okay, HSTDL is out there. Yep, shoot me in the fuel tanks, I don't care. Doesn't matter. My writing looks like Chinese characters. Mine just looks like those... So have you ever, like, seen the illuminated manuscripts, kind of? With, like, the really funky, very primitive, like, moon road shit? That's what my writing looks like. I do not, like, actually write very well. I can type great. Like, I'm a very fast typer, but... Yeah. That was actually me last night, good lord. Chat, certain foods are not a good idea. Like, as a general rule, when you're trying to... Oatmeal is not something that is particularly conducive to good night's sleep, in my experience. Who's shooting me? Why does it... Okay, it's that guy over there. I wondered, because I was like, am I getting shot from the other side? I learned from my RadSci work to only use blue pens when filing out paperwork, because any copy will then be black ink and easily IDable. Interesting. Got me beat. Mine looks like chicken scratch. My brother. I have a brother who has absolutely beautiful handwriting. Like, it is... When I said that mine looks, you know, very primitive... His does not look like a penis, in fact. It looks... Thank you for the blur there, bend over. It looks like the really fancy illuminated manuscript script. Like, that's how he writes. It's just how he does it. And it's something I could never hope to replicate, but it's really pretty. And I like it a lot. If I write, my handwriting will slant from left to right. Yes, I know, it's a sign of, so, yeah. I would never accuse you of being such a thing, Rick. I've had that happen to me before. Lacking in empathy, according to certain people. It's gonna be one of those days. I have had that particular accusation thrown in my direction, which is very funny. I find it rather hilarious, as a matter of fact. 'Cause I don't see myself that way at all. There's a difference between being very good at controlling your emotions, chat, and not having any, and I am more the latter than the former. That's what my writing would sound like if it were sounds. Oh, there you go, bud. Oh. Oh god, my nose is itchy. I hate it when that happens. Really itchy noses are a common problem for me. It only seems to affect me when I'm going to stream, for some reason, though. It's not really an issue otherwise. Okay. So we got camo set there. Do we have any camo? Oh, no, we haven't. And we need to do this, chat. 1 second. Customization. We're going to go to winter. And we're going to do this. We're going to drop the camouflage scale. And rotation. A little bit, and then we're gonna slap some decals on here. We'll go away from the pinups for now because I'm not sure.
Life is like a penis. It may be up, it may be down, but it's never hard forever.
I am the penis.
You know, those are surprisingly wise words there, Rick. Oh god. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Oh. That's...
Don't be gross, Tammy.
Yes, Aridale. Yes. Like, watching them writing the Chinese and Japanese symbols, it's quite artistic. Tried writing the Korean symbols that ended up looking like crap wool. Yeah. I don't have a lot of skill in that particular area. Or innate talent. I'm more of a... If you want something made out of wood, or carved, or smacked together from a bunch of different pieces of wood, I can do that all day long. And I'm not bad at it at all. I turn bowls and cups and that kind of thing. And I find great joy in doing so. Usually. No, Rick, you're too angry to be a psychopath. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna have to shut that one down there. Aren't we all, lol? Well, there's a difference. This is something that I find very weird. Because I'm a very analytical person most of the time. But, fuck you, Arid Hail. I am not gonna read that. Oh, God. What he's saying is, he's an expert at handling wood. Well, you know, give or take, 12 years of experience. You figure it out. Anyway. Takes imagination to create something from nothing, woodworking, painting, etc. Yeah, it does. But it's not that hard to do for me. When it comes to the ideas part of things, it's really easy. It's the repeatability of it. It's part of the reason why we can read. You don't have to. That's good. That's good. I can't read either, but that's one of my biggest problems. Is where is it? Idea. No, one of my biggest problems is when I get an idea for a story, I have to write it down, like, right then. Because if I don't, I will completely forget it in, like, an hour and a half. I have the long-term memory of a goldfish. It's really annoying. For Rick, my dude, I think you're thinking of Tomby there. I'm not British enough for that. By the way, chat, when I go to Boston, eventually, I'm going to microwave tea and throw it in the harbor, just for Tomby. Just for him. There we go. I will do that, I will film it, and I will dedicate it to Tomby. See, I can say that here. He can't ban me on my own channel. Ow. Where did that even come from? Oh. Okay. Okay. Got a funny man up there, huh? Well, listen here, funny guy. Mine is for dumb, pointless shit, but when it comes for, like, writing ideas, it's pretty crap. And shout America when you do it. Yes. Yes. By the way, Chad, if you ever want to torture an Englishman, just force him to drink microwaved tea. Okay. And we're good.
Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.
I nearly didn't. I nearly pulled the Sergeant Schultz there, Rick. Oh, God. I pulled a late night chat. And then after I got fully up and awake, it's like, and I'm wired for sound for some fucking reason. I have no idea why, but we're gonna roll with it. I shouldn't have this much energy, but, at this point, I'm not gonna complain. Take small victories where I can get them. Okay, I'm gonna hide right here, where it's a little harder to kill us. And take a helicopter up and try to have a good time. Oh, the UK. Maybe you won't suck forever. Come on. No, Mr. Trela. No. Damn it. Avionics damaged. Nope. Nope, we're gonna make it out of here. We're gonna make it out of here. Indeed. Rick. Thank you for the blood, my dude. No. Yes, that is something I want to do. Eventually. Half-finished thought. Inside voices. Right. Okay. Okay. I will say, it has been very funny, chat, to watch the whole collective shout thing implode. My brother in Christ.
Say, Eric, do you like fish sticks? Yeah? You like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah? Well, what are you, Eric? A gay fish?
Okay, for some reason, chat, I have been consuming an odd amount of, South Park media recently. I'm not sure why that is. First a friend gives me a South Park game and is like, hey, play this with me, and then, you know, I get bombarded with them in blurbs. It's strange. Thank you for the blurb there, Bendover. It's very odd. Very odd. Savvy, the weird little creature that she is. Why can't I turn around, please? Thank you. Thank you, video game. Thank you. Yes, the whole turning around thing is something I would like to do. No, good boy. There we go. Much better. Now, let's see if we can't get in their back line and do funny things to their SPAA.
Durka Durka, Muhammad Jihad. Haka Sherpa Sherpa, Bakala. Oh, Durka Durka Durka.
Fill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco taco, burrito burrito, taco taco.
What? Thank you for the blurbs there, Bendover and Grizzled. And there he goes. Killing an Al-Khalid was not what I expected to do there, but I will take it. Now, if I can just get back here. Is there a... Thank you, Mr. HSTBL, Arid Hill. Save me, Squire! Nearly got him there. Thank you for the blips there, gentlemen. Okay, I'm just gonna yoink this. And we'll go fondle that man violently.
Damn, look at them titties!
Thank you for the blurb there, Rick. Yeah, that is like me half the time when I open my Twitter. I follow a couple of artists who do like Warhammer 40k art. And the other day I just opened it and I was like, oh, okay, that's an eyeful and a half. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but still, dude, seriously. You don't have to draw the death cultists that way, but I'll take it. That speech is great in the movies. I have no complaints in the movies with it. But chat, I'm gonna do the thing. It's better in the book! Way better in the book!
Damn it.
Whoa, how did I get here? Man, I'm so high!
Goddamn hippie!
Whoa!
Yes, Grizzled. That is a part of South Park I can actually get on board with. Order AAA received. Let's go again. And again. And again. And again. Like me, with your mum. Okay. Good. 37,000 experience out. There we go. Yeah. Towards our next vehicle. I'm going to grab the HSTBL. I'm going to take late summer camouflage and this. Let's go. Bro has got all the drip on that IRST. Good lord. All the SAM sites are out here, chat. Look at these guys. So these are the multi-missile launcher SAMs that they have.
They may take our lives! We are party so
fact that I know exactly what episode that's from. That is from the George R. R. Martin episode, if I remember correctly. The last one, so that was Arid Hail and Grizzled. Arid Hail was the Braveheart thing. I know that movie is not historically accurate. I don't care. I like it. Why is it just all dicks? Where are the dragons, George? The dragons are coming! First! Dick. By the end, they're just like, oh, dude! Where are the dragons, George? Oh, they're coming, they're coming. Like winds of winter. Never. Charioteer. I see. I spy with my little eye. Challenger. Crit. Gunner. Down. Can we get out of the smoke? We need to get back, I guess.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world.
God, I fucking love that movie. Chat, if you haven't seen Independence Day, maybe that's what I should do my next heretical recommendation on. One of the best movies ever. It is pure dick cheese, and I love it. Hello. Hello, leopard. Hi, leopard.
Sabrina, don't just stare at it. Eat it.
Ew. There goes an Abrams.
Ass! Piss out my ass! Piss, piss, piss! Piss coming from my ass! This ass piss! Piss!
There is
ass!
one of these days I'm just gonna have to kill blurps, I think. Good lord. Thank you for the blurp there, Midnover. Thoroughly unpleasant. Alright. Okay. The blurps for this channel are like, you know, schizophrenia personified. And there we go. Can we please get our ammo up and time? And boom. Those VT fuses, the variable time fuses for the Abrams are great, chat. I love them to death. Also, chat, it's happening again, so PSA for all people present. Do not bring your 5.0 vehicles into top tier. No one appreciates you doing that. Stop. Your teammates don't like it. I don't like it because I feel bad killing you. Stop. Please, for the love of God and all that's holy. Desist. What even? Oh God. We're getting rolled.
I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority!
Respect my authority! God, I've met quite a few people like that, actually, in real life. And when you don't, they get very angry about it, chat. It's like, what did you do to earn this position exactly? Nothing. I kind of just exist here. Okay. That's cool and all, but I don't care, particularly. I kind of only respect people who, like, earned it. We didn't, so... get fucked. P80 UK. And he's gone. And it's gone. It's gone, chat. It's gone. It is gone like a, like your average father out looking for cigarettes. Okay, and milk. The mason jar of totally water, I promise, for cereal chat. Oh. Yeah, we got this done. There we go. Hey.
You want to get high?
No, we don't want to get high.
Okay. You sure?
Yes, go away, stupid towel.
Yes, literally. God. I don't know how many times that has happened to me in life. Just some random dude who's sitting there like, dude, Mom, you want to hit this? No. Thank you for the blurb there, Airtail. Usually ran into people like that at the places I worked. Not management, but tried to act as if they were God. Yeah. You meet a lot of people like that in the church, is all I'm gonna say. Oh, man. A lot of people, and even if they are in management or they're in a position of authority, in most cases they didn't do anything to earn that position, so they're just kind of sitting there and being like, you know, everyone has to do what I say. Did you do anything during this position? You're demanding respect and whatever else from people, and you didn't earn it at all. Like, why are you here, and why should I listen to you? Why I stopped going to church. It was one of the reasons I did. Definitely. Although for me, in my specific case, it was a lot more differences of theology and partially that last one there, Grizzled.
Into your vehicle.
So why are we here? To have a giant circle jerk. Okay. And it's done. And it's gone. And there were questions of loyalty, chat, which I take very seriously. Okay. I think that we're gonna have a smashing match, probably. Possibly. Maybe. If all goes well. There is a, speaking of places I like to visit, I would eventually like to go back to Lookout Mountain one day. It's a really cool, historical battlefield. Here in, I think it's Tennessee? It's in one of the big state parks up in East Tennessee. Very cool, up by Chattanooga. Very cool place. This up. They have, I have a picture from when I was a little kid of me sitting on a couple of cannons there. It's very cool. There is a, which also reminds me of another thing. So chat, a long time ago, my family was mixed up in a reenacting group. And one of the guys there had a group of cannons. He had a couple of originals and a ton of reproductions. And my family used to go around, like, you know, the lower southeastern United States, and they would like visit those places and go do reenactments in a lot of old places. So I wound up meeting a lot of people in that kind of circle when I was like really young. And the other day I was just on a random Discord that I know. This guy was like, oh yeah, this one band is really cool. And I'm like, oh yeah, I actually met those guys a long time ago. It's very weird experience. I almost never get to do that with anything in life. But it was just, you know, hey, I actually know that dude, or knew that dude in the past. Because they were playing at almost all of the big reenactments in like the lower 48 for a while. Very good band. 2nd South Carolina Regimental String Band, something is what they were called, I think. That was before the whole getting... Yep, PT-76 is back. Dude, please. My brother in Christ, stop bringing that here. You're just hurting yourself and your team. Cease, desist. You're not helping anyone. Least of all yourself. This is not gonna do you any favors. Top tier is not for you, my man. I'm just sitting back and scouting at the moment. I'm doing alright from that perspective. Now, it's exactly in a second, so that will probably change very shortly. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. They're really, crescented over there. That could be an issue. A big issue going forward. However, chat, I think I can solve at least our immediate problem. And by that, I mean... And in 3, 2... That was not what I wanted at all, actually. Can I get a turn? No. No. No, don't do Russian at me. Don't you do Russian at me. Weasel. Hi! Shit. Okay. Well, at least we know he's there, little bugger. Why is there a weasel in here? What cruel sensibilities could compel someone to bring a weasel here, of all places? That seems remarkably special. I mean, very special, chat. Oh, God. So one of the biggest problems with Warthunder, I think, right now, is that they really do need to be edited. Dear God. I think Warthunder is going to be in a very interesting place in about a week and a half. Well, not a week and a half. 6 months? It's not a year. It's not a year out. It's fall, I think. They're going to be releasing Battlefield 6. And Battlefield 6 is going to have complete combined arms, which is something Warthunder has wanted to have for a long time. And I think that if they try and do that after Battlefield 6 is out, with the way Battlefield 6 is looking at the moment, that's going to prove very difficult. Because it looks like a very clean game. By the way, I don't know if anyone in chat really saw it, but have any of you seen the trailer for Battlefield 6 and all of that? Do you care? After 2042? Challenges. Complete. Get reward. Yes, please. I'll take that, and we're nearly to rank 2. Test drive. No, thank you. I don't want the crappy airplane. To me, Battlefield 6 looks very interesting, because I would like to have a good combined arms game that isn't a filthy, crappy hero shooter. And it looks like they're going that direction. Which could be interesting. I would like a game built like that, but around, like, MechWarrior. God, that would be great. Like, a MechWarrior game where you could run around and as infantry and in mechs. So much fun. Okay. Proper combined arms Battletech game would be fucking... Alright, we're good. Good. We're good. Because this game already has, like, the vehicular combat down pat, I think. Pretty much. But if you could do proper combined arms, which they've said they've wanted to in the past, I think that's something they need to get on soon and really perfect. Because if you have... Battlefield has shown that the technology is there to make that. I think that they need to really push that within the next couple of years. Because if you don't, you end up with a Starfield situation, which is where you have a bunch of technology that's very impressive in 2008 when the game first started development, or pre-development. But it doesn't work nearly as well here now, because our expectations are much higher, because we actually want games to not be shit. Okay, and target destroyed. First strike. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Speed, chat. Speed and audacity. Audacity, audacity, to quote Patton. Keep you alive. I need to get pushed around here. Back behind this. Ooh, he's close. He's close. We're gonna have to do a lot of quarter picking here. Oh god, T-72, B3A. Come on, T-72, do it. Push forward. No, you want to. Is this team just not interested in pushing? Is that what this is? Oh, no you don't. I see what you're doing over there. What a forward young man you are. Hello. He just fired, so poke out and... Please shoot him in the barrel, my dude. Yes, he got his barrel. Okay. I can repair. Not before he kills me, though. We've been killed by that guy before, chat. That is the problem with top-tier Ground Arcade. You will see a lot of the same names. Do it any amount of time. 8. Let's grab ourselves a jet and see what we can do with that. Hopefully I can actually hit something this time. That is a lot of missiles. This is a very Russian vehicle. Okay, we have a MBT. There. Oh, come on. I think I pulled up there. I think that's bullshit. The game disagrees, but I think that's bullshit. No, no, I deny your reality and supplant it with my own, damn it. Still, we're not doing terrible. Not doing as good as I'd like, but we're not doing terribly at all. Ooh, that is a lot of hostiles. Where was he? Aha. Aha, video game. Okay. Well, that enemy fighter can... No, Aerotail's already up. Shit. J7E. Let's hit him again. Come on. He must be flaring like a motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Aerotail, I think, got him. Aerotail got him. Good. Okay. We're not doing too well this one, but that will change later, I assure you, chat. I am probably gonna need to get... Oh, hello. Nope. Nope. Denied. Denied. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. I need to pull forward slightly. I can kill him, maybe. Die, TD. Die. Die. Thank you. Gao cannon for the win. 20mm Gao. In this case. Ooh. That's a big oof. Shit. Nightfire got me. Damn it. Alright, chat, I am going to pull us back into the hangar, and I will be right back. I have to go pee. Uno momento. Hey, return. Okay. Alright. We are currently... Oh god, doing Iberian Castle. Dear God help me. Oh god, why? Why do you hate me? Okay. Iberian Castle is, in case you can't tell, chat, probably not my favorite map. Even though I've done really well here before. It's usually just a slaughterhouse. However, every mission so far has been a bit of a slaughterhouse, so... let's see if we can't try and fix that. A little bit. Maybe. If all things go well and nothing gets too BS-y. Oh, that's not good. That's a Type 90B Fuji. Okay. No. Do not. No, 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 no. No. Bad creature. Bad. Bad. How the hell did they all get in here? All of them. Is our team just not watching flanks? They're not watching flanks, are they? Oh, these guys are retarded. Okay. Okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Oh, no one took scout. That's why. No one took scouts. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna head that off right now. I think I got him scouted. There is another one, a Black Knight over there. That's worrisome. Okay. Let's get this up so we know what we're dealing with here. Okay, we got a T-80 BVM. Let's try and not get this immediately nuked by some dude in his anti-air. There we go. We're good. Oh, that is just a line of red pouring into the city right there. Okay. This one is going to be interesting, chat, because we have to keep an eye on that field out there and the city. They can come in from over here really easily if they actually know what they're doing, which I think they do. At least that one guy has some inkling of what he's trying here. This is going to be very interesting. This is not a map I expected to prove this interesting, but this is definitely one of those puzzle piece missions. Yeah. Be very careful with this one. Very, very careful, because they've got good flanking, and they have a good hard main line up there on that ridge, which is a good place to hole up if you're trying to take and you're dealing with enemy push-up too much, like they are. Ooh, that is a lot of artillery. Okay. That M1A2 needs to go. Oh, Nammer. Shit. Got too greedy. Got way too greedy. Way too greedy there. Okay. At least we know what to do now. Okay. Is that a... Yes, it is a helicopter up. Okay, I'm gonna take the Lav AD. Okay. Severe damaged him. And he's down. Oh, there's a Leopard 2 PSO in here. And there goes the neighborhood, chat. Leopard 2 is a very good tank. The Leopard 2 PSO, absolutely awful little creature of a vehicle. Very good SPAA. Very, very good SPAA. Now we need to push out to the side here. I think we're going to win this one pretty handily, though. As hard as this has been for me. I've got 5 kill assists. Not bad. With targets destroyed, which is pretty good. Pretty good. All things considered. I'm going through a bunch of, I believe these are... word olive trees. If my memory serves me correctly. Can you imagine this with infantry, chat? Just think about that. You know, you've got all the dudes and their tanks and their vehicles. You know, you got dudes doing air support, and you've got guys out in that field with anti-tank emplacements and that kind of thing. That would be so cool. That would be so, so cool. We are currently 33,000 out from the XM975. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. It's greatly appreciated. All right. Let's put a point into vitality, because the commander seems to die on this thing a lot. And, yeah. Should be good. I'm really looking forward to this. Having something that has a main weapon that isn't completely ass against enemy tanks is something that I would very much like to have. Because it would make that so much more usable. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Field repair. And keen vision. I think we'll go with keen vision on the driver. That would probably be a really good choice there for the Lav AD. Help us get our detection rate up a little bit.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, it's jam.
You will learn to obey me, follow protocol, and stay focused at all times.
That word, focused? Yeah, with your accent, I wouldn't use it that much.
Yes, Aerodale. And thank you for the blurb there, Ben. I need to watch that show again. I haven't seen, like, I think I've seen, like, most of Cowboy Bebop once or twice. I need to watch it again. All the way through. There's a lot of stuff I need to do that with. I did finish RoboCop 1 and 2, and that was... So chat, it made me think of a game, a completely different game, besides RoboCop. It made me think of Deus Ex, believe it or not. Which led to a very interesting debate with Arid Hale and me, because I was like, yeah, there's some serious similarities there between RoboCop as a character and the main character of Mankind Divided, Human Revolution, and those games. Because his origin, take away the technology, like the technology used to turn him into a cyborg. It's very, very similar, like same beats. You have a cop, gets wounded in the line of duty, and then he gets involuntarily turned into a cyborg. Like, it's very similar. However, the big difference is, and this is something Arid Hale pointed out, which is correct and very interesting, the difference between those two characters, like one of the biggest ones, is RoboCop, when they change RoboCop into a cyborg, is dead. Like, we would consider him dead. And so what they do to RoboCop, unlike what happens with Jensen, is basically technological necromancy. JC Denton. Oh, God. The original Deus Ex, God. I haven't thought about that in a while. I did reinstall that game on my PC. It does work, chat. You can actually run Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex, and I believe it is the Invisible War, on modern PCs through an emulator. It does work. Could it be that I got bored and lonely? Could it be that I'm just dumb and horny? Crew position. Thank you for the blood there, Vendover. Alex Murphy was indeed dead, yes. Very, very different from old, what's his name? From Mankind, from the modern ones. The modern Deus Ex games. God, I love those games, to an extent. Like, there's parts of them I really don't like. If I say why I don't like those games, yeah, I'll get in trouble. But there are some things you can find in that game which make me really, really hate Jensen's boss. A lot. Nope, 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 not that far forward. Back. Or maybe not. Actually, I'm gonna pull forward. I'm gonna pull forward, chat. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna pull out, chat. I'm not gonna pull out. Gets leg locked by the game. Hi, Challenger. French-Canadian, which is even worse. Aww. Ram Seagal got pounded from behind by a Israeli tank. He is not only guilty of being French, but he's Canadian. The horror, chat. The Deus Ex games have one problem, though, in my opinion. They have the same issue that a lot of modern RPGs do, which is they think that what they're doing is... They're designed by people who are much more in love with the idea of their games than the actual execution, I think. That's a problem that Bethesda games, for example, have. There are a lot of good ideas, even in Starfield. Yeah. Good ideas there. The problem is, they're executed horribly in almost every instance. And in the case of Deus Ex tries to simulate like a couple city blocks, and it does it to an extent very well, but there are just parts that aren't done properly, and it's too fetch questy, the later ones. And that gets very, very annoying. Too reliant on fetch quests. It is. It is indeed, Rick. Okay, what do we got out there? I'm gonna... No, not multi... There we go. It is a Stridswagen 122 PLSS. And there's an M109 Mephisto out there. 901, M901. Let's say M109, good lord. Hello, I have autism? There we go. And he's dead. And he's gone. Terminator 2D No Fate looks good. I have not seen that game. We probably need to check that out at some point. That's another movie I need to watch again. I have not seen Terminator 2 in a long, long time. Okay, what are you exactly? You're 105 M43, that's... Ooh. The fun with the Deus Ex games, you can choose to go 100% stealth or 100% all-out assault or a blend. Yes. Yeah, I tended to pick to go the route of, but what if I just killed everything, though, in the playthroughs I did? Which was a lot of fun. It's like, you are supposed to play this section stealth. I'm just over here like, but what if I killed everyone, though? It's still a stealth mission if there's no witnesses, right? No Russian. Speaking of a game we should probably play on Steam stream at some point. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2. And I need to play because I was seeing the trailer they released today, chat, for the Oblivion remaster. It is so good looking. Yes, we did it. We had to bounce our tail off the ground there, but we did it. Praise me, chat. Look at that. That was beautiful. There we go. There we go. Good lord. Perfection. Alright. Oh no, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, probably. If I can make it. If I can make it to the battlefield, I'm about to do one of the funniest and most screwed up things ever. Okay. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, and... You get rewarded for 100% stealth non-lethal. You do. You do. So there is a incentive for it, which I do like. The Light Panzer, filthy creature. I do like that, but I do enjoy it when you can choose to just gank everything. That is fun to me as well. Okay, there goes his engine, radiator, and the Sherman VC. Challenger is poked out in the open. Someone already got him. That big light panzer worries me quite significantly. Sherman something out there. Bunch of kill assists. Like to know why I'm getting all of those. That's interesting. Interesting choice video game. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Come on. Filthy Russian beastie. Another big difference between like RoboCop and Deus Ex is the starting level for the technology is much higher in Deus Ex. Not in the earlier games, because in like Deus Ex, like the Invisible War and all of that, the tech base is much more retro in those games. But by the time of like Human Revolution and all of that, when it's well, what's his face? Jensen? It is very, very modern. Like, it's early 2000s technology base. And so they're starting from there, which is a very interesting thing when it comes to writing, because you'll see in, like, older science fiction, everything is, like, hyper-analog, and they couldn't even begin to fathom of our modern era of miniaturization and all of that. It's very interesting. Which does beg you to ask some questions, like, what happens to us in a couple of decades? Like, you know, is where we think technology is going to go actually where it's going to go? Or will we eventually come through with some brand new world-changing technology that makes us go, you know what? All of this is crap. Why don't we do something else instead? 4th place, not bad. And I will say this for the Deus Ex games. They do make non-lethal actually cool to an extent. That was what one of the things I appreciated about the new, the newest Hitman games. Which also rewards you for not just killing everything. Oh dear, it would appear that YouTube rather hates us today. Very mean of them. We're getting really close to getting the channel monetized, chat. It's like a couple of weeks out, probably. End of August. Middle of August at this rate. I need like 300 more watch hours, I think, total. I need this and this, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting.
Into your vehicle.
Okay. Now, I have gone to that side of the map and done very well, but it's very difficult to do, which is why I'm going to try push around to the side here and get down into Alpha, if I can. Hopefully, I don't immediately get exploded by a Leopard 2. These weird friends over here, like the T-80. He's a bored little Russian creature. He's just a little guy, chat. Little murderous guy. That Leopard 2BL worries me. What is... Yeah. Good. Then I'll set my laptop to watch your stream on 25 speed. Oh my... Oh, man. I've got to get more videos out too, guys. I've been trying to get like research stuff got together. That's part of what I showed at the beginning of the stream here. That's some research I'm doing for a video on like video game censorship and that kind of thing. I've got a video I want to make on heretical recommendation. And which I'm thinking. I'm not sure what it's going to be at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a certain Nick Cage movie, which will be interesting. And then I have a couple more after that I really want to do as well. And I need to do a game recommendation too. Not sure what that's going to be at the moment, because I'm trying to think of, like, what I've been playing a lot of recently that I would have a good grasp on, or what I've played recently enough to have a good... Stop shooting me, Big Light Panther, you absolute gremlin. God, I hate that thing so much. Ugh. I'm getting way too aggressive with this. Tear it back. Tear it back. Tear it back. We have a tiger. Had block 2. Does he have missiles? He probably has missiles. He's hovering like he has missiles anyway. Mi-24V. That's concerning. Very concerning. Thank you for that, Rick. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate all of you greatly. Oh, fuck. God damn it. There are 2 of the exact same type of tank over here. A pair of murderous little creatures. Ow. Trades ricocheting rounds. Crit! Got you! Right there. Barrel is out. No running. No running. Okay, who... That's that filthy bagel. Okay. Ow. There goes my barrel. Down, down, far underground. Okay. Please repair to the point where I can shoot. Please God, let's get this up. Barrel up now, 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 now. He's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me. Nope, 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 nope. Damn it. Oh boy. While we're doing that, I'm just going to pull this up over here, and... Okay, YouTube. There we go, pulls that up, and... There we go. 1 second, chat. Thousand... Yep, we need a total of 382 watch hours to get the channel monetized, as of right now. Or actually, as of a couple of days ago, because that's not counting the Wednesday stream. YouTube doesn't like to update that frequently. It's gay that way. But we're very close, chat. We're very, very close. It's good, because I have been hunting monetization on this channel forever. And cracking the code on that was just do more live streams. Stop being a procrastinating bastard and do more live streams. Okay, we are a long ways from getting that row filled out. Do we have a row that is close to being full? Or completed? No. Not instantly. Need to check this. because I believe soon we'll have access to Tier 2 of the store, and that'll give us more universal backups. Which will be very useful, because I've been burning through those like there's no tomorrow with the air tree, and we will probably run some air after we get this unlocked if we have time. If we have time, chat. We will go do air. But for now, I'm going to do some customization and do paint job things. So, snow, that one's done. Get that. We'll do this now. Okay, I'm going to grab this, cover up, break up outline is the main thing I'm trying to do here. Let's throw a gnomish invader back. Then more jerry cans. There. Another one on the side, another couple on the side. And I have a machine gun somewhere. Submachine gun. I have a Tommy gun I can stick on here somewhere. I'll rotate, and then we'll put this on the side. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you, video game. You can do this without being retarded. There we go. Now Roland was a warrior from the land of the midnight sun. Oh, God. And this here. Then last one, we'll throw on special pinups and go with probably that one. I did a lot of work to get that, chat. That was one I had to grind for like a motherfucker. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Okay. If I remember correctly, we actually did... Did we link all the camos for this one? No. Basic? Wow, I barely did any customization on this, like, at all. Okay. That happened, apparently. We'll just go with... Okay, that's a little retarded, but I do think it's funny. And... I do need to get some camouflage. Okay. Arid Hail should be out of the match now. Now we can load into one. Oh. Big thinkies, chat. Big thinkies. Alright, well, we can get out of that one now, and that one now. Okay. All right. Good band. Thank you very much for the blurb there, Elrid Valen. I love Powerwolf. As far as bands go, like modern metal bands, they're one of the best. I considered, I like Arid Hail considered going with the IPM one, but it just doesn't have enough to really recommend it, as far as I'm concerned. Like, the armor isn't that great, the ammo isn't that great, and it doesn't have a trophy system, if I remember correctly, in this game. Like, the trophy system is one of the things that makes the modern Abrams really good. We do indeed need something, Arid Hail. Blurps are running a bit hot. Okay. Well, I might be able to fix that, potentially. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go to dashboard. Settings. Okay, and I will just do this down like 80. There we go. Much better. Much better. Seems to be significantly less blow your eardrums out now. Hasn't been bad for me. Hasn't been that bad for me, though. Okay. So we've got Mozdok, which means large, wide open fields, which means probably the M1A1, which means standard camo, and there's only one spawn point, chat, so we're gonna get back and around, and hopefully not get ganked and spawned by the clickbait and all of his weird little challenger friends over there. The British are very strange. British, derogatory. They're not quite as bad as the cheese-eating surrender monkeys who even hate themselves, but they're close at this point. I'm sorry, UK, you did it to yourself. Crit! Can't even cross a road anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Can't even cross a road before someone shoots you from across the map. Okay, I need to flank, or do something different. I think we're gonna take this, we're gonna try and get down into that creek, and push up from there. Clickbait. My brother in Christ. That barely missed him. Barely missed him. F-105D and his 1,000-pound bomb. You know, dude, you have more than one of those. You don't have to just crash into the ground with them, right? I mean, I don't know why I'm giving him that advice. That actually hurts me, but still. Hopefully blurps are fixed now. I'm sorry about that, guys. If they were blowing your eardrums out, that sucks. Alright. Can't quite get around there. I'm gonna push back. That Titan 90B worries me a lot. One of the tanks that can go toe-to-toe with the Abrams very well. What is he trying to do over there? Good things come to those who wait, and I can't seem to get over that hump of rock or dirt there for some reason. He cannot hit shit today. Now I can. Okay. And his engine is gone, but he's still driving. I think I just hit his radiator, didn't I? Oh yeah, I just hit his radiator, chat. Chat, he's still very scary. I don't like that, chat. He's gonna touch me. I don't want to be touched. At all. No. That's not good either. Okay. 12 rounds of ammo left. Not good. Not good. Got an Abrams up here on the top of the hill. And a 1,000-pound bomb, not from a Challenger. That was from whatever... Yep, that was from an F-105D. Okay. They're just gonna train us, run a train on us with airplanes, because the very special anti-air guy we have is not interested in killing airplanes. So I'm gonna have to do that, or try to do that. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. As much as he needs to be. I can't win, chat. That guy probably has, like, a gazillion kills at this point. I am effectively benched now. God help me. God help me, chat. It's gonna take me forever to get that frickin' rolling at this rate. I was like earlier, should I like grind more of this off stream? No, I want to be able to get it on stream. On stream. Yay, now I suck ass at this game. Yay, wonderful. Chat, 1 second. I shall return. I shall return in time. However, for the moment, chat, I must leave you because I must go and grab coffee. And coffee will hopefully revitalize my slowly failing faculties. Good lord. Odin, witness me! Okay. Back, I have coffee. All is right with the world. Ah. The other thing I did was I fucked with the fan a little bit. Which helped, because now I'm not frying in my own juices quite as much. 29,000 out. There we go. Much better, chat. Okay, let me just yoink this up here if I can. Alright, good there, and good there, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. You can guess which vehicle is my favorite, Chad. Maginot Line, Winter. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Well, I'm going to do something out of character for me, and I'm going to go to the opposite side of the map from where I usually go. And probably get killed immediately for trying anything different than the acceptable meta, but let's do it. Let's do it, chat.
This will all end in tears, I just know it.
Probably, Aerodale. Probably. But we're going to try. If what you're doing isn't working, do something else. Literally anything else. It will help you greatly. I have developed a new weird hobby, chat, over the last couple of weeks. And that is, I found a channel that gets a shitload of interviews with game developers. Okay? Let me tell you, chat, it is some of the most enlightening stuff you will ever listen to. And one of the most funny things I find is that when you listen to most of these guys, it doesn't matter what studio they're working at, like if it's a big AAA studio, they all sound like, when they talk about their job, they don't sound like they're talking about making video games. They sound like someone who's talking about mining coal in the 1800s. Like, that's the amount of enthusiasm they have. I know. It's like, I went into the office this morning and I mined coal. It's like, who fucking video games for a living, you weirdo? Why are you acting like you just got given a death sentence? Lord. No, no, no. Bad, no. Damn it. God, I hate that thing. Fucking fire and forget, little bastard. That is a tank that gets me to say racial slurs off stream. Oh lord. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay. This is ridiculous, but I'm gonna take out the Bradley. Like, I was listening to one of like the lead designers on Skyrim and a bunch of the Elder Scrolls games. And if you listen to the dude talk about making video games, it is just, oh yeah, I worked on that game. And he just sounds utterly so morose. Like it is, you know, like he went and mined coal or dug in the earth with his hands for like 9.5 hours. It's like, dude. Not to be that guy, but you make video games. Like, I personally know people who do jobs that are like a gazillion times worse. You sound like you just had someone murder your cat and shit on your lawn. Oh god, I should have taken out an SPAA. Okay. Thankfully, those were all fat bars, so he's probably defanged at this point, as far as effectiveness goes. I'm gonna try and flank this time, around to the right side of things. But it was an interesting thing, because I was able to contrast it this morning, because I was watching the dev who's currently working on the Oblivion remaster. The fan one, not the Virtuos Bethesda remaster, but Skyblivion. And like, if you listen to that team, yeah, they're tired because they've been working on the project for like 10 years. But they don't sound dejected like that. They don't sound like, oh god, I'm working on something that stole my hopes and dreams. You know, it's an interesting difference, interesting comparison. I wonder if that's just something the AAA industry does to people, if it just chews them up and spits them out like that, where they don't have any joy in anything that they're doing, or, you know, I wonder if it's just you have a lot of people who really need a reality check. And a reintroduction to, you know, the way the real big bad world actually is, because, let me tell you something right now, chat. If I got to work at a gaming studio doing fucking anything, I would be very happy. Oh. Reload speed was almost not fast enough there. I will not be airplane food. I will not. Denied. Denied. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay. We get around the side here without getting ganked. Hi. How you doing? Cheryl? Kids? Still make that potato salad? No, I will not be food for your artillery. Be gone! Pull up behind this and hide. Shit. Gotta get down. Gotta get down. Gotta get down. Gotta get down. Down. No, your missile is not for my face, sir. Your warheads are not for my forehead. Okay, we gotta get low. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Maybe. Not yet. Not yet. Enjoy. You might have hit me, but... Victory, chat. It's sweet, and it tastes so good. XM 800 team? Your opinion doesn't matter, sir. Your shells are invalid. Okay, yep, that's who's shooting at me. Okay, right there, and... 5 kills, not bad. I will take that all day long. Way better than what we were doing before. We're probably gonna win that one, chat. Oh, yeah. Coffee is helping. Coffee is helping a lot. Mental lubricant, chat. 28,000, hell yeah. 28,000 out. Take that all day long. Speaking of lubricant, chat, there is a video you can find that is very funny by a actual voice actor. Christopher Tester, I believe is who it is. He's a guy who does a ton of Warhammer videos. There is a video he did that I found very funny, discussing a certain kind of lubricant that someone had bought by the 55-gallon drum. And it is written from the perspective of a schizo. It is a review written from the perspective... It sounds a lot like the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears reviews. It's very funny. If you're, like, up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you can't get to sleep, that is one of those I would suggest listening to, because his voice is great. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Okay, chat. They have got to de-nerf the toes. The toes are too slow right now. Victory in the Maginot Line mission. Yes. Activist complete. Oh, much better. We are, chat, we are 26,000 out. We can do it today, chat. We can do it. Today, chat. Today, not tomorrow. Today. I believe in me. And you. I believe in you, chat. You can, you can put your hands on your hips, look yourself in the mirror, and say, I am going to be here tomorrow. You know. You can smile into the void and into the cold, uncaring universe that does not love you and does not care for you in any way, shape, or form, and say, I lived, bitch. I am still here. I believe that we can all of us make it, one day, eventually. Although you may have to crawl atop a pile of corpses of your own dreams and ambitions, you can make it, chat. To quote Tropic Thunder, sigh. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're flipped, chat. We're flipped turtle. No, I don't want to drown. Oh no, I'm in the water, chat. The water is what is gonna kill me. Maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. Oh god. My ambition has outstripped my skill, chat. Like Nero, I am undone in the end. The universe is truly cold and cruel and uncaring. This darkest of futures, where we are so far from the Emperor's light. Humanity slowly fades out in the darkness of the void. All hopes lost, it cannot be undone. We'll drop artillery up there. I will survive, chat. Yeah, no shit. But I still tried. Oh god. The universe is truly a cruel place. Okay. Okay. That sucks. Oh. No, not desert camo. Standard. Oh god. Well, that's a good start to the match. Halfway through, and I spend, like, the first quarter of the map upside down in a pool of water. Like that little kid who comes into your bedroom at like 4 in the morning and is like, "Daddy, I flew up." And there goes his engine. Oh, there's an aim out there. Oh, they're all out here. Oh, shit. Okay. Don't flip the tank this time. I flew up. Yeah. Yeah, I know. At least it's not as bad as, you know, that time when your dad is like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get my new dog." And then, you know, he has you sit the new dog. He's like, you know, "Look, we can't make the poor puppy sleep out in the cold. You know, we gotta keep him in here with us." He's like, by us, I mean you. Peter. Take dog. Dog can sleep with you tonight. Dog, of course, decides that is its, you know, golden opportunity to get revenge for being given a loving home, and pisses on my pillow. Of course he does. Bastard. Yeah. Ah, Buster, you were a special creature. A truly strange animal. He was completely oblivious. He must be a German maid. Are things finally starting to look up? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, chat. Things are beginning to look up. I think that this shall be a good evening. This shall be a good day. And although it has been bumpy so far, we can still squeeze out a positive, a happy ending, chat. You know? We may have to go a few higher RPMs, but we can definitely squeeze out a happy ending if we try hard enough. Oh. I just saw you shoot. Hello. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the APFSDS round? Because he has heard of you, and he would like to introduce you to the light and hope of the Holy Spirit, also known as the 105mm cannon. Perfect. Yep. Playing a little bit more carefully, and look at what happens. Just have playing like not a complete retard. You can actually do pretty well in this game. Who would have thunk, chat? Hit 1A1HC? Come on. Come on, buddy. I'm not going to shoot and bait him out in shooting because the RDFLT looks kind of special, And I don't trust him to try and save me when I need him to. I wonder, that IPM is getting very greedy. That's not a good recipe for long life and happiness, let me tell you. That Abrams is not nearly as badass as he thinks he is. What do we got up here? We got an Abrams. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hello! Oh, chat. Oh, God. That was good. I needed that. I needed that. Okay. The day is improving by the nanosecond. Alright. Now, let's keep an eye on him. He just got shot from, like, the side or behind. Man, they're going at him like, you know, an aspiring rapper at a Diddy party. Good lord. Makes you almost feel bad for him. Okay. What have we got over here? Besides an SPAA up on the hill bridge top there. We have a bunch of MBTs. I think they're mostly things like the... Yes, clickbait. Hi. M1A2. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. Was it good for you, chat? It was good for me, and I don't even smoke. Yep. Yep. Good times. Good times, chat. Oh, and there's time. There's still time, chat. Mr. Light Tank. Mr. Light Tank, sir. Sir. Hello. Oh, God. Oh, God, chat. This is just mean at this point. Jealous this time. And he's gone. First place. 9 kills. 1 death. 2 deaths, actually. I feel the winds and change a blowing, chat, and they spell disaster. Oh, God. Rip Hulk Hogan. Although that was not Hulk. That was an entirely different wrestler. Oh, man. No, that was a good match. We will probably suck ass during this one, but we will try not to, chat. We will try not to suck and blow simultaneously. That was way better. That was way, way better. Not my best. Not my best at this BR. I did one where I got... Thank you, bend over. I think my best at this BR was like 12, but that is like 3 off of my best. So I would definitely say that was a good one. That was a very good one. I didn't even notice that house was there. Can you imagine just sitting on the front porch of that while all this is going on down here?
I will be doing the fondling, I will not be getting fondled. Okay. I find that acceptable.
Thank you for the blurb there, Bendover. I find this highly acceptable. Now, if we can just get over here without getting ganked by a leopard, too. Maybe. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. That's for me to find out, and for you to see, chat. Oh, shit. There is a leopard 2A5 over there. 6. Repair. Now we're gonna sit back and repair. Way better. Hopefully the audio is better for you guys too. On the blurps. Significantly better. It is well with my soul. Okay. What's left of it? My cold black heart can still occasionally feel something. Now, that recon micro really should die, but there's not a whole lot I can do about him at the moment. So, instead of that, I'm gonna just sneak over here. Oh, I see what he's doing. I see how it is. Okay. Okay. When gnomes attack, yes. If I ever get to be big enough where I can actually get Gaijin to notice me. Oh, no, no, no. Come here. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Abrams. Come back. Don't run away from me. Don't leave me alone anymore. 'Cause I'm crazy. Crazy for you. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. There goes his ammo load. Okay, that's that. Get. Please explode. Please just explode. I'm begging you, on my hands and knees. From the bottom of my cold black heart. Please explode. Thank you. Ah, much better. What even was that? Oh. The moment I look away, I get shot from across the map by some filthy Japanese creature. Ah. You know what? I have a feeling. A good feeling. You know, not that feeling that you get, you know, when you're pitched over a toilet, ralphing and having the worst day of your life. A good feeling, Jack. Like, you know, eating a good meal or having a proper feeling of accomplishment after a great deed. Okay, you can have that. Temporarily invulnerable. Still temporarily invulnerable? Yep, he is. Faster! Okay. Artillery. See if we can get him unplugged down there. I am gonna regret not taking the proper shells ammo, aren't I, chat? I only brought APFSDS. I probably should have brought the anti-air shells. Yeah, I should have brought the anti-air shells. Shiznit, this is not good. This is not good. Not good at all. No! 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 Sue. Whatever you are. You base state. You brute. Thank you. Oh. Shit, MiG-27. No, 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 you beast. You beast. Ha. That's a lot. That is a lot of CAS. Oh, God. Oh, God, chat, that is a lot of CAS. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Ah. Oh. Okay. Goes like this, the 4th, the 5th. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad, chat. That is a lot of enemy tanks. Okay. Flare, 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 flare. Okay. Okay. Okay, just need to get him distracted. Okay. Okay. More artillery out. Where's the Abrams? Where is he?
I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Please let me handle this.
I've got to get out
Calm down, now get back to your seat.
Thank you for the blurb there, Aerodale. No, 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 you absolute beast. Get away from me. Feels like that scene in the one Horus Heresy novel where Sigismund goes after Fulgrim, and Fulgrim just keeps trying to get him off of him like, you know, a guy kicking a chihuahua. Oh no, they're gonna bomb me, aren't they? I am not for eating. Not for eating. Oh. That is a lot of enemy tanks. Okay, that one needs to go. Let's put another one up here. Oh.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Yes, bend over. Oh god. We can still win this one, chat. It is possible. In theory. Possible, anyway. That bagel is gonna kill me, though. Oh god. No, we lost. I got it, chat. I did get it in the end. I was first. I was first. It wasn't my fault, completely. Ah.
Joey, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
No, thank God. Good music, chat. I miss Doom. We need to go back and finish Doom the Dark Ages, too. God, I've got so many games we need to stream. Damn it. Ugh. Man cannot only live by coffee alone. You should also probably have whiskey as well. And melatonin. To get rid of the after effects of that coffee that you drink at like 5 o'clock in the evening. And that is not normal coffee either, chat. That is double strength, bottom of the pot, sitting plugged in all day coffee. That will put hair on your chest and everywhere else for that matter.
What was it we had for dinner tonight?
Well, we had a choice, steak, fish.
Yes, I remember. I had lasagna.
The third option is always preferable. Thank you for the blurb there. It didn't show who that was. That was... Blurbs. Reload. Live history. And that was... Bend over. Thank you very much, my dude. Oh shit, that is a lot of tanks out there. They're really long range, so they'll have a hard time hitting me. At this speed, anyway. 45 miles per hour, chat. A whopping 45 miles per hour. I don't remember how fast the Abrams can go in real life. I think it's over 60? Thank you very much for the blurt, my dude. Oh god. Crit, gunner, loader. Okay. Please die. Thank you. I see you. I see you. I'm gonna go around this way, so I don't get absolutely mogged over there. Oh god, there are a lot of them. Thank you for the blurb, my dude. Shit. This is not good. This is what we call a very not ideal situation. Engine, commander, track, not his gunner, please. My reload speed is not faster than his. Shit. That is apparently where the entire enemy team decided they were going to go. They're probably going to try and bleed everyone out on that point, too. Which means, chat, we need to do something very stupid. Very, very stupid. And before someone says, wasn't that what you were already doing?
Sucker! Yeah, glad I tell you that fucking word. These are whites, huh? White sucker!
God. We need more shows like Deadwood, just unapologetically, casually racist. So fucking good. Oh, God. Oh, man. Deadwood is probably one of the best Western TV shows ever. So who do we got? We have a bunch of MBTs. This thing flies like it was made in China. Good lord. Oh, chat! Did you hear that, Taiwan's defense minister was like, China's prepping for war with Taiwan? It's like, oh, in other news. Water is wet, the sky is fucking blue. Politicians lie. I don't know, what are other constants of the universe? Oh yeah, the tides come in and out because the moon spins around the planet. They're prepping for war! Yeah. Y'all have been prepping for war since the 1950s. Fuck off. Eintrex don't work on. Only money. If you want to scare people, find something that actually, can work. Great P. God. Oh no, it's retarded. Okay. Let's see, what do they got? Got a ton of enemies out there. We're gonna need to be really careful, chat. Really, really careful. And, oh, hello. I'm glad I took this. Very glad I took this. So, no? Okay, never mind. Never mind, chat. There's no need to. No need to even be partially concerned. Because all I have to do is get up on top of this hill, and then T-80. T-80. You creature. Hello. Hello. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the APF SDS round? Put in 500, 500 to your local air station. Get saved today. Okay. No, I don't like that at all. Not one bit. No, that's not good at all. If I can get this building between me and him, I'll push up. There we go, perfect. Get him scouted again, and then, as he pokes out right there, he's gonna go for the T-80 VVM, and he's dead. And he's gone. And it's gone. Like your paycheck. After the IRS, pays you a visit. Oh, God. Okay. Or is he? He's very much dead. Okay. Not my problem. Tads. Hell. Shit. no. Evil Sam. Evil Sam. Oh, yeah! Fortunate Son blares patriotically in the background. God. Chat? That playing. Makes me happy. Makes me all kinds of happy. I feel so warm and fuzzy inside when I use it. It ain't me, it ain't me, I ain't no military sons. Especially if you mention microwave tea to them. Oh yeah, another thing, chat. I didn't know this, but did you know that the Chinese are almost as anal as the British about their tea? Like, it is a whole thing over there. They don't drink tea like we do in America. Like, it is a whole fucking ritual and all that bullshit. It's fucking weird. I mean, it's kind of a ritual when I drink my coffee, but, you know, it's usually accompanied by a lot of pejoratives flung in the direction of people around me until I get my coffee. And the ritual of giving me coffee is very similar to the ritual of machine spirit appeasement in Warhammer 40k. People just ply me with coffee and, you know, and praise until I cease being grumpy. Well, coffee and other power sources. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I don't think I've seen, like, an afternoon or early morning map of this before. It's like pre-dawn. That's nice. And overcast. Very pretty things they're doing with the lighting here. I like it, chat.
Has everybody tried that new coffee out in the community center? I gotta say, sheesh, it's bussin'.
Thank you for the blurb there, bend over. Can't drink coffee, but do love the smell of brewing coffee. Oh, that sucks, Grizzled. I cannot imagine what your life must be like, my dude. Life without coffee would be like, you know... be like, I don't know, living in a country where I couldn't own and shoot as many different types of firearms as I could want. I cannot fathom it. How you feeling over there, UK?
Coffee. Who wants coffee? If anybody wants coffee, I'm making the coffee. What do you want? You want coffee? Yeah.
This is my life now. Warthunder streams and shitting on the British. God. Life is good. Can you, like, not... Like, you're a little close there, and I'd like you to be less close. Significantly less close. Thank you. They're very alive. Like, as a team, they're very alive. Ah, there he is. Hello. Hello. Now there's just one less of them alive. Okay. There's an RDFLT pushing up there. Hi, buddy. How we feeling? How's it going, buddy? Not so good? That's what I thought. Yeah, the smell of freshly brewed coffee is one of the best smells in the universe. My brother gets this really fancy type of, like, artisan coffee, or used to. And I remember when we were doing that house tearing down job, dude, that smell in the morning fucking... That is the closest thing I will ever get to nasal sex. Don't look that up, Chad. It's very weird. Fucking good. Really good. Okay. Let's put one there, and one here. Okay, he's pushing around, coming around, coming around, coming around, and there we go. Okay. He needs to go. Is he pushing? He is. He is diving. Oh. They're all jaying out, or most of them are. Like, can you come over the hill, please? That RDFLT really wants to kill me now. It is personal. Dude, gotta take out my breach. That's downright unsportsmanlike. Oh. What is he even shooting at? And into the wall he goes. Okay. RDFLT. Hi, buddy. Shit. I should have run away there, bend over. I really should have. I should have stayed back in my little corner there. Pounded them from concealment, like, you know. Snick it. In Warhammer Fantasy. Never would have figured your brother was a Kopi Luwak. Different brother, and no, he wasn't drinking the lemur shit coffee. Ow. Different brother, not Arid Hill. Remember, Rick, I have a lot of brothers. That is the very talented, very artistic brother, which I won't say what he does, because his profession is one of those where it's like, there's only like 5 or 6 of those people in the world, so... If I said what he did, it would probably dox me pretty quickly. But yeah, his taste in coffee is very coffee snobbish. Okay. All you. What's up? We have a Panseer S1. Civet cat shit coffee. Yeah. That's just why for me. That's one of those just why. Learned that one from the bucket list hole. I didn't. Wait, don't. Grizzled. Please tell me you haven't drunk that coffee. Please, dude. That sounds... And he's gone. Mine is to Kona Hawaiian coffee or Jamaican blue coffee. Nice. Good, good Grizzled. I was worried there for a minute. Okay, I can like you now, Grizzled. I don't have to, you know, cast you out into the void. Mine is store brand. Mine is, Folgers. Oh, there's an AHS up. That's very, very gay. Yeah, I drink Folgers brand coffee these days. We used to get a lot more, fancy, but that was before the dark times, chat. Actually, right now we have some pretty decent coffee. It's actually very good. I like it a lot. It tastes very, very decent. Get some actual grind-yourself coffee. I want to know the first person that wants to dig through Civet Cat shit because they needed a cup of coffee. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if there was someone who just, you know, was on an island in Madagascar. They had, like, some coffee trees growing. They saw, you know, just saw the lemur creatures out there eating it, and they're like, I wonder what would happen if we, like, processed this after they shit it out. Grizzled? Ugh, that's a weird one.
This is the best coffee I've had in days. Last cup I had came from a cat's asshole.
Thank you for the blurb there, Arid Hale. Oh. Thankfully, our fucked up chat conversations are not nearly as bad as some streamers chat. Like, we don't talk about sounding or, you know, horse brothels or anything like that. We don't talk about the extremely fucked up things that exist on the internet. I am grateful for that, chat. Thank you. There is indeed a blur for that. Thank you, Arid Hale. Oh, God. The French are truly a strange and depraved people. There are some people who try to do things that are just, what the hell, man? Like the whole wasp dick thing. That's one of those you're just sitting there going, why?
I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.
Perfect, Arid Hale. Thank you. As someone who has actually been stung by a wasp in the dick, not intentionally, chat, I can say that that is not something you want to have happen. Oh, God. Oh, that brings back PTSD. By the way, chat, if you're looking for a place to shit, the outbuilding behind the, like, 18th century old house is not a good place to take a dump, even if they tell you it's safe. It is not. The French battle cry in wartime. Hello, Americans. Yes. Just like, who is the first person to break the rock open and eat the snot inside from the ocean? And I love oysters. Oh, God. God. Yeah, oysters are a weird one. My dad loves oysters. I don't like most shellfish. Like, same but bees. Always tape up the legs of the bee suit. God, yeah. Nothing worse, chat, than getting a bee inside your suit. I got one that hit me in the fucking eye one time. Like right here on the eyebrow. Ugh. Yes, Arid Hale, Rick, that did happen to me. So, when I was helping other brother who, if I described what he does for a living, it would dox me. Okay? Well, if I said what he did, it would dox me. That brother and I were tearing down a old house. I've mentioned this whole thing because it took many months and was a lot of work. Made a lot of money there. Okay? The problem with that particular job was that there was, like, no facilities there. So there was, like, this little outhouse in the back, behind everything, where you could, you know, do your business if you needed to. Not the best, not the most sanitary, but it was the best thing we had. There was a hole back there we dug. It worked. Problem being, a bunch of wasps made their nests there. And so, when I had to go, I'm sitting back there, you know, just doing your business as you do. And then, you know, I go to stand up, place my hand against the wall, freak them out, and I got nailed by an entire nest of wasps in my unmentionables. That was one of the most painful experiences in my life, chat. Nothing will put the fear of God into you like that, yeah. You know, all I was trying to do was just do my business and get out of there, and I got a absolute business full. It was very, very rough. Learned a valuable lesson that day. I'm taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Yes. Good lord. Sergeant Schultz is busy eating shrimp. What? Yeah, that one. That particular event in my life is one of those that it just leaves you scarred forever. Okay, there we go. Countermeasures on. Mr. SPAA, let's see if I can get on you. Yes, I can. I cannot kill him, though. Never was a Boy Scout. Were you, Pete? No. No, thank God. No, what I was just someone who got utterly enslaved by my siblings to go do random bullshit jobs with them. However, occasionally, I actually got paid, chat. Occasionally. Not usually that much, but that particular job was one of the few that actually paid very well. I think by the time it was done, I got paid like... It was a goodly little sum. Saw some outhouses go bad. I was like, do I really need to go that bad? Yeah. I think the worst like experience like that I ever had, Grizzled was a... This is where my racism is going to come out really hard, chat. If you have to ever hit a gas station to use the can in the U.S., chat, okay, I'm going to give you one piece of advice. Make sure it's not owned by Indians. Okay, that's all I'm going to say there. I'm not going to go any further into details because it's like really gross and really disgusting, but it's bad, chat. It was really bad. Oh, God. Ugh. I still shudder. We learned how to check for crawlies and beasties, the bite and sting of scouts, and how to avoid them. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I learned a lot of that from my dad and my mom. Because they're very outdoorsy people, but in that case, like, there was no way I could tell because they were, like, inside the building and inside the tin, underneath the tin. So when I reached to push my hand up on the thing to, you know, stand up from taking a shit, I pressed on the tin, and that made him freak out. That was very, very bad. If I could, like, do, like, a tier list of things I never wish to repeat, that would be on it. Screw you and the horse you rode in on. Ugh. I'm getting it from both ends. Good lord. Oh god. There's like no one who's taken out actual tanks. Everyone's just got SPAA right now on our team. Oh man. I'm just gonna say this, Rick. What you just said there is not far off.
I'd suck a fart out of her ass. No questions asked.
That's...
Dingleberries and all, bro.
That's remarkably depraved. Thank you for the blurb there, bend over, I think. Maybe. Gee, I wonder why people don't stick around. This other music might have been a bit too much. Yeah, it was... Oh, God. Yeah, that was a bathroom from hell. Oh, man. I think the worst... Yeah, that has to be the worst one I've ever been in. Like, ever. Oh, God. Scene out of a fucking horror movie. Okay, I will be right back, chat. I have to go pee.
me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Don't pee on the floor, use the Commodore. Yeah, la 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 la.
Oh, much better. Thank you for the blurbs there, guys. That was from Grizzled and Rick. No, Grizzled. Grizzled and Ben. God fucking damn it. My brain is fried. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it, chat. We're so close. Let's see. How far do we gotta go? Got 12,000. We can do that tonight. Probably. Possibly. All goes well. 2 missions. 2 good missions, chat. That's all we need.
We must make sure that you do not appear here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
Thank you for the blurb there, Grizzled. Good lord. Mods, explode that man's penis! God. Interesting.
Don't be gross, Tammy.
Yes, Arid Hale. Okay. Oh boy.
You do know why they call it a poop
Take
deck,
a look at my enormous
That's where Amber Turd goes to drop a
penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look.
Thank you both for the blurps there, Rick and Vendover. The last one is actually fairly accurate in the specific instance. All right. Oh God, I now remember that because she had, and I quote, dropped a grumpy. That was fucking hilarious. Poor fucking Johnny Depp. God, you know you're in the 9th concentric circle of optics hell when the audio of you releases with you saying, I wasn't beating you, I was hitting you. God, it's fucking great. I will want to replay that TTS. Okay. Oh God. Brick. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. You should feel bad. There we go.
You do know why they call it a poop deck, right? That's where Amber Turd goes to drop a grumpy.
You are a special man, Rick. I have the best audience in the world, I think, that most of the time anyway. I do like you, Chad. Your sense of humor is almost exactly the same as mine, in a lot of cases. Okay, probably. Mostly the same. Mine probably has a lot more Catholic and Jew jokes, but, you know, you're getting there. You're getting there, chat.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Thank you for the blurb there, Grizzled. God. And he's gone. Chat, I don't know if you've ever heard of this particular gun tuber, but, earlier today. The worst part is that she is so smoking hot in zombie land, but she's totally irredeemably evil, but was still hot back. Yeah, there are plenty of actresses that are like that. It's like, you know, there are an awful lot of dudes who thought to themselves, you know, I could hit that. You know, I'm sure Johnny Depp didn't start out thinking that she was a crazy bitch, or she was in the long run. Oh god. She was good in she was at least somewhat hot in the first Aquaman movie. She definitely got her tits out, that's for sure. Oh, they're all piled up there.
If I die in the combat zone! If I die in the combat zone! Lock me up and ship me home! Lock me up and ship me home!
Good in that one too, Grizzled. They're like the scene in Ace Ventura, and the chick with the chief's daughter with the amazing rack. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Much better. Oh, he's got a ducky on his tank. There's also, but as I was saying earlier, before I got distracted by Amber Heard's tits, there's a YouTuber called Clint Smith of Thunder Ranch. There is a video of his that I was watching this morning that I think would be it's basically the pep talk that I think the UK and Britain needs right now. And also, it's a good one for whenever you're, like, depressed and lonely, and you don't think you have any hope in the world. His rant on decide you're going to fight now, don't be a snowflake. That one is fucking great. A chick, I assume? Rick? I mean, unless you got something I need to know, unless it's a chick named Sean. That doesn't make a lot of sense. If you're talking about the female chick in Ace Ventura, yes, she is very hot. And would. If you're talking about the dude, no. With the one scene with Deadpool, I'll pass. Oh yeah, that actress. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Giggity. Oh yeah, good lord, the first Shawnee. Remember when Shawnee was hot and not an ugly, not gay man, but almost a gay man looking woman, air quotes, that has to have prosthetics to look like she has tits? Yeah, Rachel. God. 5 kills. Good game, chat. Very good one. Very acceptable. Yeah. Zendaya is like the least hot woman I have ever seen. Like, I know women. I knew a lot of them growing up, actually, because there was this one family in the school the church I used to go to. Okay, hot as fuck. They were the dad was like Honduran or something like that, like Caribbean, and the mom was like Irish. Okay, the kids that came out of that marriage were the hottest people on planet Earth. Okay, like just. You know, I don't know what, we need to find whatever happened with their genetics, bottle that shit, And just do that from now on out.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man!
Einhorn is a man. Oh my god! She has the same body type as Taylor Swift. A stick figure has more curves. Taylor Swift was hot back in the day. Not my preferred type of hot, because I like women with a little bit more to hang on to, but no, she was cute back in the day. I don't think you can be a straight man and say that she wasn't ever hot. It's just that her attitude has made her completely unappealing to everyone on planet Earth. But yeah, I knew a couple of, like, all the kids in that family, all the girls in that family growing up. I say girls, but they were all, like, 10 years older than me. Yeah, like, all of them were 10s or 11s. I think one of them actually did modeling for a couple of years. But... And, you know, and that would fit, like, Chani, like, the youngest chick. Can't remember her name. She could play Chani, like, as she's described in the books. Really well. But Zendaya is just... She looks like a teenage boy.
I gotta sing the Doom song now! Doom, 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 doom,
Thank you very much for the blurb there, Bendover. I have grown to believe that if we could get Penis Pascal and Zendaya to get married and procreate, it would be the final trumpet that would herald Jesus Christ's return. That's not going to happen because Pedro Pascal is only into fondling married women, so... Sorry there, Rick. It's never going to happen. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not Mr. VT. Not with a wooden cock. Are you kidding me? Team, can we please keep them out of the back line? For the love of God. For the love of God, man. No, man. We need to get back to the era when we had actresses with actual, like, you know, that were actually hot. God. Also, one day we will stop Hollywood's genocide against red-haired, you know, tomboys. That will eventually be something that doesn't happen anymore. I dream. I have a dream, chat. A dream that one day Hollywood will make red-headed tomboys great again. We'll get to see them in media. They will actually be hot again. They will not constantly get raped slop or ugly brown chicks. There we go. That will one day happen. And the world will be whole again. And King Arthur will come back. Oh god. Artillery got me shit. They are packed up in there like... Oh, fucking... Oh, what's her name? What was the one that was the reboot? The recent reboot? The one DC character. They turned black. Not Catwoman. Oh, Catwoman, the chick they had playing Catwoman in the latest movie. Ugh. God. That one. Where is he? not gonna burn down. Come on, you can try and bait me all you want, buddy. It's not gonna happen. Got it. Good stuff. Zoe Kravitz? Maybe? Can't remember the actress's name. I'm not good with names, Chad. Whoever the most recent Catwoman was, she's fucking awful. Most of the other women that played Catwoman were hot except for her. Oh god, you remember when, what's her name? God. Really famous actress. Really hot. I can't remember her fucking name. She's great. Michelle Pfeiffer. There we go. Good lord. Hot woman. Good lord. Uh-huh. Hell, even the chick in the frickin' Nolan films was hotter than that. And a better actress. Missed the Type 90 there. The chick from Game of Thrones and X-Men, I know exactly who you're talking about. The one who played the Stark girl. God, she is obnoxious. She's a bad actress. She also played Jean Grey. I know exactly who you're talking about. That actress, yeah, that one, Grizzled. Hollywood. Memo to Hollywood and the entire, you know, casting industry. Stop trying to make her a thing. She's never gonna be a thing. Like, ever. It's not going to happen. She has the charisma of a blank piece of cardboard. Stop. Like, you could, there are ways you could make that chick hot. You could. It would require a lot of effort. But you could make that chick hot. The problem is, she dresses like a fucking, you know, they always dress her in, like, brown paper bag shit, and she has no charisma. Like, none. Whatever she's in, she just has the, you know, the vaguely horrified look on her face. Like, it's like... And when you're having her play Sansa Stark, that looks fine. But, Oh, did she get the whole, you know, face reduction surgery thing? God. Speaking of trends that need to fucking die. Good lord, that one is awful. Ugh. Awful, awful, awful trend. I thought Anne Hathaway was fantastic as Catwoman and Smokin' Hot. Yeah. Oh, God. Speaking of people who got the whole, what the fuck happened to your face, bro, the chick who played, the mechanic in Firefly. God, lady. You were cute, and you were aging very well. Oh, the chick they have. Maisie Williams, yes. That actress is not. Also another fucking black hole of fucking charisma. That's like, what's his name? The dude who played Harry Potter nowadays. Like, he can act, but he's just... act in very specific roles. They need to stop trying to make that guy look in any way masculine. He's not particularly at all. God. Where's the chick they had playing Starlight from the fucking Boys? God. Talk about holy shit, what happened to your face? That one's just, dude, really sad. There should be, like, you know, if you're the plastic surgeon who fucks someone's face up that badly, there should be, like, actual legal ramifications for that. I think, anyway, in my humble opinion. Oh yeah, she looked great before. She looked like an actual fucking normal human being. A very sexy human being, but a human being. And after that, it's just, she looks like a fucking... yeah. Like a creature. Like, you know, if you know the scene in Escape from LA, I think it's Escape from LA, where they have the guys who are doing the body modifications, and they're like cutting bits off of people, sticking them on other people. That one? Yeah. That's what she looks like now. She looks like one of those body snatcher types. It's fucking creepy. Hollywood actresses, please, for the love of everyone else's sanity and your own, don't do this. Ugh. Yes, that one grizzled. God. Ugh. Ugh. The scene in there where, did that guy take an M22 in here? Please tell me he did not just kill some, like, little teeny tiny, like, light tank. Okay. I didn't sense something. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Some kind of air up right now. Not sure what, but it is... I think it's like... Okay, that's got to be a recon micro. Bruce Campbell was great as the Surgeon General. My God, they're real. Yeah, you know. Reaches out, you know. My God, they're real. Scene was great. Oh, man. There's a lot of things about that that are not that far out, like the, transmission lawyer. Not lawyer, was it mayor? Former mayor or former crime boss? You know the one I'm thinking of, chat. That one. That movie is fucking nuts. Because for the time, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on here? But nowadays, I'm like, hey, you know, this checks out. Checks out. That chick was awesome. Very much 10 out of 10 would. Also, that movie has a video game adaptation. It is called Blood Dragon. You should play it. Pam Grier, yeah. Yeah. Chat, you should play Blood Dragon. If you like Escape from LA, Blood Dragon is literally the video game adaptation of that. Oh God. In a lot of ways. Come on. Overshoot. There you go. Energy retention you have not learned. I shall teach you. I am stronger than you. Pam was the... Okay, there we go. That's right, there you go. Sorry about that. Pam was the trans mayor. There we go. I couldn't remember that one. I was thinking the hot chick in there. God, memory is bad. And like I said, chat, I'm terrible with names. Don't shoot me, I'm just retarded. Oh God. The fucking chick he had helping him out in there. And the president's daughter. She was cute too. Very cute. I can't remember what that actress was. I am not attracted to that. I'm not a certain filthy leaf. Mr. Hey, let's try and get fucking Brianna Wu back on the right wing. Let's try and get her in here, guys. Yeah, we're gonna call him out for that one, Mr. There's a certain YouTuber that you're but by far the president's traitor daughter was, and Razor Fist, and I agree, was yes, she was. Would hit like the fist of an angry god. Still, the helper chick was the better choice. Was the better choice. Horizontal turret drive. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, what was her name? The chick from, the chick from the Scorpion King was hot, too. I think that was, what's her name from... Was that the chick from G4, if I remember correctly? Might not. No, that wasn't the chick from G4. Can't have been. Yeah. That's one of those. That is a core childhood memory, that movie. Oh, God. Oh, man. That movie is really bad, by the way, but it's actually kind of fun. It's fun in a very hokey, cheesy kind of way. The second movie is ass, but the first movie is... It's fun in the same way that, like, the really, what's the one TV show? The really bad, like... Oh... I can't remember what it is now. Damn it. My memory fails me. Rachel Weisz? No? I'll Google it in a second. Let me get this match done. The sorcerer chick from the fucking Scorpion King. God damn it. That is one of my core memories growing up. Good lord. Helper chick was Valeria Golania. There we go. Oh dear. Okay. Pull forward slowly. Slowly. President's daughter was AJ Langer. Thank you very much there, Rick. Yeah, that chick, that one specifically. Chat. We need to start a petition to, like, you know, just clone 1980s movies actresses just for the modern age. Just do that. No, no, no. Got him. Okay. Oh.
Target destroyed. Requesting air support. Most of the zones are under enemy's control.
Okay. And... Okay, we have a light tank down here. A lot of them are. There are a few good ones, like really decent ones, but most of them are just kind of meh at best. Like, there are a lot of them that are hot, too. Could be a lot hotter. The one I'm thinking of, chick from the Scorpion King. Give me a second. There we go. Fucking rock movie. Okay, there we go. Yep, the guiltiest Google search of all time. Alright, chat. Kelly who? Uh-huh. Yep, that was Kelly Hu, like, circa 2002, so BP. Uh-huh. Leia Thompson, Jesus fuck. Good lord. Yeah, clone Kelly Hu circa 2002, chat. Holy shit. Ugh. That woman helped get me through puberty. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, man. That was a different time, man. A lot of good memories with that movie. Think she played the Lady Deathstrike in Wolverine Origins? I think so, too. Good lord. But yeah, Kelly Hu, circa 2002. Go watch the movie, you'll thank me. Oh, God. Yeah, good lord. Also, the chick who played, Anux on a Moon from the fucking Mummy. She was cute. Though I prefer the chick who played Evie. Speaking of, I don't remember if she got a bunch of, facial reconstruction surgery or not, but I think she did if I remember correctly. God. That was a different era. Women were indeed awesome. Like, like, in the late 90s, early 2000s, peak chat, prime chicks. God. Oh, man. Good lord. I remember when Razor Fist was doing his, was it Heavy Rain recommendation? Why did it pick the transmission? Why the fuck would I want the transmission? When Razor Fist was doing his, went to see her in her early years. She had a bit part in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. Huh. Yeah, when Razor Fist did his Heavy Rain recommendation. And he was like, and he's like, Kelly who is voice acting the female chick in there. He's like, you know, they have her like, you know, made up like a mom, but if you look, have you seen Kelly Hu? That woman is the guiltiest Google search on planet Earth. Like, Jesus fuck. Good lord. I think I blame that particular movie for me being of the Asian persuasion, chat. Oh, man. Good lord. That was a good time in my life, man. Now I'm thinking about a lot of really funny shit from back in those days. Oh, God. Have mercy. Oh, dear. Oh, God. I am not reading that, Grizzled. You can't make me. Okay. Okay, there is a way you could probably get me to read that, but no. Good lord. Oh, man. Hi. Bye. Strangewagen. You okay over there, buddy? No? Okay. Oh, man. What the hell was that? Okay. Sus. The old Who song came to mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. My dad really likes that band. That band is a band for boomers and old people. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, like... They have a couple of songs I like. That's not entirely true. They have a couple of songs I really like. God, they're pushing harder than I'm... Oh, God. Chat. Fuck you, Pete. I saw The Who on their farewell tour in 1988. To quote Deadpool 2. You're old, Rick. Just kidding, man. Oh, God. Or was it summer 89? Well, you know, misremembering, common problem, and then over 90. Anyway. Oh, Lord. Ah, goodness. Don't worry, it'll happen to me eventually. I already can't remember shit. I can't imagine what I'm gonna be like when I'm in my 90s. Just so long as I can, like, remember my wife's name and all that shit, I'll be happy. Hopefully. Well, let's be real, chat. I'm never getting married. I'm gonna die old and alone. Oh, that is my fate. Okay. Hi, AJ37. No. Stop. God, I hate the ZDZ. It's an absolute creature of an airplane. Jaguar! And I have a giant frickin' fuel tank slowing me down. 29 minutes of fuel? Why the hell do they give you a full fuel tank? That makes no sense. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just hope that I don't end up like my granddad, more importantly. Love my granddad a ton, but last thing you ever want to do, chat, is watch someone you love grow old and slowly lose their memory. And sadly, I'm doing that all over again, but let's not talk about that. We're here to have fun. That's not a very fun conversation. Material. Die old, alone, and happy. Never trust a woman. Well, thing is, Rick, I'm young and optimistic to an extent. And I've seen it work out for people. If I am ever as lucky as my dad and I find a woman like my mom, I will consider myself to be the luckiest man on planet Earth. Because she is a fucking saint, chat. Okay? When you think of, yes, the woman I want to have my kids with, you think of my mom. Because she is one of the most loyal, best people on planet Earth. Like, just all around good people. She has her flaws, not gonna lie. She's a good person. And also, it's worked out pretty well for my other brother, not the special brother who we don't talk about really, but the other brother, the brother who if I talk about his job I'll dox him because there's like 4 of him in the world. He's got a good wife too. She's a very nice lady. He's the one with a bazillion kids, chat. I won't get the chance to be really old. My ticket is already punched. I just don't know the departure date. One day my heart will just stop. That fucking sucks. Well, you know, on the one hand that sucks, but on the other, you're not gonna end up like me and probably have, like, you know... I have a very long family history of Alzheimer's. is all I'm gonna say. So hopefully I get taken out by literally anything else. Because Alzheimer's sucks. There's one illness you want to avoid, Chad. It's Alzheimer's, because it is bad. Really, really bad. Not fun stream conversations. Definitely not fun stream conversations, for sure. Ugh. I want to go like my grandfather, peacefully in my sleep. Not screaming like the other people in the car he was driving. Yes, yes, Aaron Hale. My grandmother had it, but for some reason she only remembered me and my sister. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'll never forget the time my grandfather looked up at my mom, and his wife had been dead for years. He looked up at my mom, and he says my mom's name, and he says, "Where's Pat?" Like, he was completely mystified as why she wasn't there. You know? God, that was fucking terrible. I would prefer to go out like my other grandparent, you know? Well, a little bit like him. He went out still mostly full of piss and vinegar, and that is how my preferred method of going would probably be. Or just, you know, go out like my favorite pastor of all time and go out with a heart attack. God. That'd be great. Bad for everyone else, but, you know. To quote Lord of the Rings, would you have me go from this world witless and unmanned? Nay, lady. Also, Alzheimer's actually does have a cure now. Bredston protocol. Very cutting edge, too late to help our grandfather, but it's there. It is, Aerodale. It is. Yeah. Treasure your old people while you have them, chat. Try and learn as much as you can from them while you have them. I want to go out like Nelson Rockefeller, in the saddle with a hot redhead. Well, that is definitely a way to go. Look up the book, The First Survivors of Alzheimer's. There you go. Aerodale's got you for the Alzheimer's thing, and Rick has got you for the, you know, preferred methods of death. Trading very large cannon shells over long ranges. One second. All right, I'm being pinged by other people. Chat, we have to get this now because it is very late and I have prior engagements elsewhere. Okay, I have to kill some people. Gotta kill some people. Give me a second. First things first. Not. God damn it. Gotta go with a smile. That is definitely a way to look at it. I always remember the one story about a certain Civil War general who, when he died years after the fact, like, they just found him passed out underneath a, he was passed out under one of his apple trees. Like, That, if I had to pick a way to go, that would be definitely my preferred method. Let's get him. I know about the Braden Protocol. EDTA, chelation therapy, works up against the amyloid plaque buildup with the aluminum heavy metals. Interesting. You can't have slaughter without laughter. For me, it's really just a case of I would like to go out like that, like just passed out underneath my apple trees. They find me like a day later, you know. That's the way you want to go. A life well lived behind me, preferably. I even have the apple trees to make that happen, so got that part down. Screw you, KI! God, I hate that thing. It would appear that we're back to having bugged reticles for those. Alright. I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Good God. We've gotta wrap it up out of this one, chat. Alright. Okay, got him. He's down. Artillery. Artillery. Drop that leopard if we can. We need to get on the M1A2 SEP V2 if possible. No, Mr. Leopard. I don't think I shall be sharing dinner with you, sir. Come on. Don't tempt fate. You know you don't want to push around that corner too hard. Okay. Shit. Artillery got me. Oh. Alright, chat. We got very close tonight, but I have got to call it here. I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. I am going to... Let me see something real quick. Convert. Could I do that with what I have currently? No, I couldn't. Get as close, but I couldn't get it. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for stopping by this evening. I am going to bounce for now. I will see you all on Wednesday with the Rogue Trader stream. And we will probably have a video between now and then. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, next Sunday, more Warthunder. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been B.